Everyone, it's Miss Austin. I am redoing the recording for reading because for whatever reason, maybe I didn't hit stop recording, I don't know. It did not save. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the lesson in a recording instead of live, which is what we did earlier today. So today is June 10th and we are working in reading and we're looking at R controlled syllables, which I will explain what that means here in just a moment. So an R-controlled syllable or representation is words that have a vowel attached next to an R. So just like in this word car, we have a vowel A and the letter R, and that makes the R sound, kind of like a pirate. R, me matey. R. So R. Okay, another R-controlled sound is and that's the vowel E plus R. It makes the sound like her, bird, earth, word. It makes the sound, kind of like you're mad. And then lastly, we have the vowel O and the consonant R. So that makes the or sound, like orc or or or. So those are all three R-controlled representations. So what I want us to do now is I want us to be able to split off or look at some different words and decide, is that an R sound, or an or sound? So my first word that I'm going to pick out is forget. Is that going to go in the R, or get? And we can tell that this one definitely matches because it has the same team of R-controlled syllables. Our next word is birthday. Is that going to be R, or? This one's a little bit more tricky because it has some different letters, but what we want to focus on is the sound. So bird. So that one is actually going to stay in the ER. And our next word is party. Party. R. Sounds like R, like a pirate. Army, maybe. And we match up our R's. Our next word is urban. Urban. Where would that one go? R, or. So that one's going to go in the section because of this UR. Notice that all three of these so far have been different. And that's because some different letters next to an R can make the same sound. Our next word is garden. Garden. So that one's going to come in the R section. Our next word is important. Or. I hear that or sound. Argument. Me matey. Argument. Oops. Here's our next word. Hurry. Is that going to go in R? Ari. It's not hurry. Hurry. That sounds the same. Or Ori. That's not even a word. So we're going to go ahead and put that over here. And our last word is the word organ. And this one, I can already see it. The O and R matches up here with the O and R. Okay, so that's how we can easily sort out our controlled words. And they all make those sounds. So as long as you can remember what your sounds are, you can easily be able to spell your words. Let's take a look at this sentence here. And what I want us to do is we're going to find 3 R-controlled words in the sentence. Now there's more than 3, which in our live lesson we found out, but I want us to find just 3. So I'm going to get my highlighter tool and I'm going to we'll use this blue. Yeah, that looks cool. All right, so the sentence says, during cattle drives, men on horseback rode on comfortable saddles with stirrups for their feet. Okay, so I'm going to take this word by word, and I'm going to try to find either the AR sound. Whoops, let's change that color. I'm looking for the AR sound, the ER sound, or the OR. So R, or. And that's my little hint, my little cheat sheet there. So during, the I hear the sound, so I got one there. Cattle drives. Men on horseback, oars back. I hear that OR sound. Rode on comfortable. I hear that OR sound again. Saddles with stirrups. Stirrups. There's another one for for their feet. And for actually has one too. So in this sentence, there are actually 5 OR controlled words, which is pretty cool because we found all of these during our live lesson. So we're going to keep on plugging along. I have taken out the mystery sound question of your Google Forms just because some of you have already done it, and I did not want you to get it counted off if you weren't able to watch the video because the video did not save properly. So yeah, we're going to skip that part. All right, and I might need to move my screen around a little bit for this, so just give me a second just so that we can read. So our story that we're doing today is called A Circus for All. Let's see if I can make this bigger. I don't know if I can while we're recording already. That's okay. A Circus for All, and we talked about some ways that some different things about a circus, and Camilla said circuses have elephants. Layla said some clowns. We talked about some of the tricks that you can do. And so we're going to take a look at this story and see what a circus for all even means. So I'm going to read it and you can follow along with me. I need to move it away from my video because I think it blocks it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. Let's see, will that show up? Yeah. All right, come one, come all. The circus is in town. In St. Louis, Missouri, a circus is in town every day. It's called Circus Harmony, and it's a fun program for kids of all ages. You don't have to have a special set of skills to join, but you do need to know about teamwork. So one thing we talked about earlier today is that teamwork is probably going to be a big thing in this unique program. So it's a program that kids get to go to and pretend to be in the circus for a while, which is pretty cool. Since 2001, Circus Harmony has been teaching children all kinds of circus tricks. Some kids enroll in tumbling classes. Others might learn to ride a unicycle. But along the way, kids accomplish much more. They don't just learn to juggle or build human pyramids. They learn how to connect to each other as they work together, no matter who they are. So here's another thing where it talks about teamwork. When you work together, then you are showing teamwork. So I think teamwork is going to be pretty important here. And it doesn't matter who you are. You could be somebody that knows how to tumble or knows how to juggle, or you could be somebody that has never been to the circus in your life and you have no idea what a circus even is. So this highlighted word here is accomplish, but along the way, kids accomplish much more. And accomplish means that you complete it. You are able to do something. So just like if I were to accomplish doing my chores, then that means I finished all my chores in my house. If I accomplish graduating to 5th grade, that means I finished 4th grade. I accomplished it. I got it done. One of the main goals in Circus Harmony is very simple. They want kids to learn that people are more alike than they are different. Ooh, people are more alike than they are different. So we have a lot of things in common than just 1 or 2 things. Imagine you are part of a group that will build a human pyramid. It's the first day of class. You look around, feeling nervous. Everyone else looks so calm. You wonder how you're going to fit in, but the staff at Circus Harmony already knows how you're feeling. They also know that everyone else is feeling like you do. So I wonder what they might say to the kids that are feeling nervous or anxious or scared. What are some things they might be telling them? Like, oh, it's going to be okay. This is going to be so fun. Just imagine what it's going to be like when you finish it, right? So the circus people, they begin with some easy warm-ups. They don't want to throw too many challenges at you too soon. They want to teach you ways to talk to the other students and ways to help them out. So here's one way they do that. So they want you to talk to the other students. Pretty soon you're working together to make a pyramid that seems sky high. So a pyramid is like a triangle. And if it's a human pyramid, that means there's going to be people on the bottom and then another row of people and then another row until you get to the very top. Or suppose you sign up for a trapeze class. There you are in a safety harness. A classmate is close behind you on the platform. He or she holds you tight, waiting for your signal to let go. A month ago, you didn't even know this person. Thanks to Circus Harmony, you have learned to trust your classmate. And that's part of teamwork, is trusting each other. Circus Harmony performs in front of hundreds of people every year. I wonder if I can move this. Yeah. Hundreds of people every year. Some of the students have gone on to participate in popular shows like Circus Soleil. Clap your hands for these talented and hard-working people. So there you have it. Here is a really different kind of program that kids get to go and learn how to do all these amazing things. And all along the way, they're learning valuable lessons of how to be a team player and how to get along with people they've never met before and people that are different than them. And it works, and they have a lot of fun, and that's really something cool. All right, so for the last thing, I want to remind you all to answer the questions in the response on your Google Forms. And then once you have finished that, then you're going to click into your Pearson Realize, and you're going to be working on June 10th assignments for today. If you did not finish yesterday's or Monday's, go ahead. Once you get done with this one and you have time, go ahead and go back in and work on those other ones, okay? Make sure you're logging in every day of summer school. That's how you get credit, okay? So I'm so sorry I could not get the live one for you, but here we have this one. So I'll go ahead and end this so that y'all can continue on. Thanks, guys.